it is important that you take what you know and compile the information in an orderly fashion. You have been given tools and have been shown the system. It is important that you note what it is you know and avoid contemplating what you don't know. That will only confuse you. It is better to take the information given and arrange it so that you can understand it in order of your understanding. There have been some things given today that you understand better than others. Begin with these. Write them down. Look at them once they are written down. And then go to the next subject. The same way you would lay the foundation of a house before you attempted to install the windows. It may seem overwhelming to you, but you have brought yourself here specifically to be doused in this atmosphere so that it can work upon your memory. You have obviously delved into this sacred science before, but in this life you have focused on other things. Now must be the time for you to reawaken your knowledge of astrology. Try not to be impatient. Try instead to accredit what you do know and notice how much that is in relationship to the knowledge of the average man or woman. In that sense, you know quite a bit. It is so much better to begin with those aspects of astrology that you are fondest of. For love creates attunement and harmony. So, try to segregate the parts that you find the easiest to understand. Think about them often. Read about them. Do not disturb yourself by thinking about those things yet unclear. For from the point of clarity, further clarity must come. You can also benefit by noticing the direct relationship between your sun and your moon. In that, one represents the more subjective and one the more objective. Your ascendant has everything to do with your future. Your sun has everything to do with the present. Your moon has everything to do with your past. If you see yourself in this light, then you begin to understand why you have chosen the positions such as they are. And you begin to see yourself as a continuum of understanding. Looking therefore into your future, considering your ascendant, you have various clues. That planet which rules your chart rules your ascendant. That planet which rules your chart is the Lord of your chart, and to this one you would do well to pay great attention. There is a secret locked within the ascendant of each one. It is not merely reflective of your current personality, except perhaps that your personality is the part of you that is outwardly and obviously evolving forward. Look also at the position of your own Mercury. Here you may find possible obstacles to your own understanding. Does it relate well with your moon, or are you at odds emotionally with what you are attempting to understand? If so, there will have to be a sifting out process. Your astrological profile is a technique for understanding your own evolution. Look as well into the deep subconscious cavern represented by the 12th house. Here you will find those things that have caused you heartbreak. Naturally, you may want to avoid them in the present and certainly outgrow them in the future. Contemplating the position of your Jupiter can also be greatly beneficial to you, for it shows you the way out of difficulties. Look also to the midheaven, showing you your greatest potential in this lifetime. When seen through the eyes of the ascendant, you have another clue to your future. Again, try your very best to be content with what you know. Cradle it in your understanding tenderly, accepting that the knowledge you do have is what you need right now. Impatience simply gets in your way and delays the natural process. Some of you might feel overwhelmed. Some of you might feel, oh, I've gone as far as I can with this. But this is not so, for you are coming to a premature conclusion. Look back. There have been other things that were difficult at the inception and later became points of ease for you to demonstrate. Why should this be any different? Take your time. Astrology is the science of cycles, and there are always cycles to follow cycles. Did it occur to you that you could be in a cycle of beginning, and that cycle is not the same as a cycle of mastery? Your mastery must therefore come later. Have a calm acceptance of this, if you will, and you will do yourself a great, great favor. You will come to love the deeper mystery locked in your astrological profile. You will come to feel like a king or a queen, privileged that you have these wonderful influences working for you and through you. You will come to honor the privilege of being in incarnation at this time. And so, let astrology be your friend. Let it be a companion, like someone from another country that you intuitively feel an attraction and an affection for, but may not fully understand as to their language and customs. Would you walk away from them because you do not understand all that they say? Is their smile and love not enough to keep you at their side until these obstacles are surmounted? You have made a great friend this day, and that friend will benefit you as long as you are open to that benefit. What's more, those that summoned you here are also very mindful of your own astrological backgrounds, and that is why you are here. Would it surprise you if I told you that each one of you here, including those that have left, have all been great teachers of astrology in the past? It is so. Even you, who feel you understand it the least. Astrology is the science of tomorrow. You would not want to see your role in tomorrow forgotten. So, be patient. Continue. Enjoy your study. And remember that astrology is the science of the understanding of the soul in cycles of time. Understanding this, you will find other things to be very, very simple. I encourage you on your astrological journey. If you make it pleasant for yourself, you will be able to make it pleasant for others, for you are all destined to teach these sacred principles when you yourselves have further assimilated them. You are as links in an astrological chain, and great masters are those that comprise this chain. That is all. Food for thought. Food for your future. as this being was departing right now, I asked him, "Who are you?" Because I don't know who he is. And he turned around and he said, "Who, me?" He said, "I am a student of astrology like you." Didn't give me any names. So I always refer to myself as a student of astrology.